I rise to explain my vote?
Please do.
Thank you so much. Okay, so members, obviously this bill isn't going to pass because the member from District 16, in a show of spite and in a rage, has decided to vote against it. It's disappointing that someone who purports to care about election integrity, who purports to care about the voters, is deciding to kill a very important election bill. I know that the senator is upset that some of her bills died in committee. As chair of the government committee,
Excuse me, point of order has been called. Senator Townsend, point of order.
Madam President, Rule 9 states that members will not engage in personalities or assign motives. And the senator is assigning a motive as to why I am voting no on this bill, and that is against the rules. So I would ask that she would either change her line of discussion or sit, and I will be explaining my vote as to why I'm voting no once she's done.
Thank you. Senator Ugenti-Rita, please try and stay to the point of the bill.
Madam President, absolutely. I was simply repeating what I was told personally by the senator as to the rationale. With my firsthand knowledge as to the rationale behind the no vote, it's certainly disappointing to take such a stark turn when someone purports again to care about election integrity, but perhaps it's just a game and just for show. For me, it's real and it's important.
Point of order, excuse me, point of order has been called again. Senator Townsend.
Once again, Madam President, the senator is engaging in assigning of motives and guessing as to why I'm voting no. I will be explaining my vote as soon as I'm called upon, and I would ask her to refrain from assigning a motive until after, and if she cannot, then to sit.
Thank you. Senator Ugenti, let's try and stay to the vote of the bill.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Madam President. Appreciate that. So this was a bill that came out.
Too bad I didn't get my vote in.
I didn't hear it. This was a bill that came out of the government committee with a partisan split vote. All the Republicans voting for it, and the Democrats certainly voting against it. It also received that same vote in appropriations. So the member who is voting no now voted for it twice on 2 occasions, has never once talked about an amendment or language in the bill that would be of a concern. For those who have, I have taken that to heart and have made adjustments. That's why you had a committee amendment in the House. I was able to overcome objections from a couple of members in order to secure support and get the vote out. But I am proud of this bill, and I am proud of this vote, because what you're going to see here, everyone in green cares about election integrity. Everyone in green cares about the voters. They care about the process. They care that the process is transparent, that it's efficient, that it's run well, that we're doing appropriate measures and adopting safeguards that make sure people can have confidence in the outcome. That's always been something I've been committed to. And like I said, it's disappointing to be on the receiving end of someone's temper tantrum, especially when this individual lectured everybody several weeks ago.
Point of order, and how do you vote? That's it, Senator.
Oh,
how do you vote?
Yep, and I vote nay.
Thank you. Senator Ugenti-Rita is a nay. Senator Townsend, you are on the board now. Your opportunity.
If I can get my cord, thank you. Madam President, I rise to explain my vote.
Please do.
Thank you, Madam President. I have communicated to the whip to the caucus that I am not going to be voting for any election integrity bills from this point forward until after we have results that come from the audit. If we close sine die, if we do anything else election related, and we need to make changes to correct the issues that we find, for example, the adjudication process, Maricopa County was an extreme outlier with 11.27% adjudication rate, where everywhere else that was reported to us was 2% or less. We need to know why. We need to look at the system and find out what happened and make appropriate adjustments in the statutes. If we do that next year, we will not have a supermajority vote on that bill, I can pretty much guarantee. So that will not go into effect until August or September after the next primary. It is incumbent upon us to be patient and to wait and to look and see what this audit produces. Otherwise, we're doing it for no reason. It's for show. It's for replying to our constituents, and yes, we're doing an audit, but if we happen to find irregularities or problems, well, you'll have to wait till 2024 for that fix. I did communicate. I am for this bill, but I am not voting for it until after the audit. I made that very clear. Apparently, I wasn't believed. Apparently, it was, well, let's just watch her vote no on the board. We dare her. Well, you should know by now that I mean what I say. We have a problem in Arizona with our elections, evidenced by the fact that as we speak, we're having an audit. Evidenced by the fact of the multitude of emails that are in my computer from upset Arizonans. We have no business fast-tracking everything and going home, sine die, so that we have no ability to fix the problem in time for the next election. I mean it when I say I am committed to fixing the problems in this election system in Arizona, even if it means my name is in red on this board and you guys can say it's a temper tantrum. Absolutely, I'm upset about all of my election bills dead. Absolutely, I'm upset. You want to see a temper tantrum? I can show you one if you really want to see it, but I will not.
Excuse me, point of order, fair's play. Please stick to explaining your bill.
I might join my colleague on the other side saying there isn't a rule that says it has to be to the bill when we explain our vote. However, I understand it's a privilege to explain, so I will abide by that. However, it was accused of me of doing this because I'm having a temper tantrum because of my other bills. That is not factual. Am I angry? Absolutely. Half of my many election bills that were extremely important. Chain of custody. Who here has addressed the chain of custody? Who here has addressed the SD cards that have zero chain of custody, that have the results that come out of the Dominion machines? Is this bill, does this bill, okay, do your point of order.
Point of order, Senator Ugenti-Rita.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Can you have the senator from District 16 stick to the actual language of the bill?
So noted. Thank you, Senator from District 16. Please try and keep it to the bill.
This bill does not contain language dealing with chain of custody. This bill does not contain language that deals with the high adjudication rate. I could list all the many bills that were very important to election integrity, but the language is not in here. This seems to be the grand election integrity bill of the year, and we're all excited about it. And the senator from district, I don't know, is reaffirming that she's very excited about her bill being the bill of the year, but it's not the only bill of the year. I find it interesting. Why? Nevertheless, the reason I am voting no on this bill is because I have given my commitment to my constituents that we will fix all election integrity, not just this issue. I have given my commitment to my constituents that we will fix election integrity issues, not issue. We are in the midst of an audit. There will be results. I do not support sine die prior to that audit's conclusion. Anyone listening knows that I absolutely want election integrity. This should be your proof. I vote no.
Thank you, ma'am. Senator Alston, how do you vote?